Welcome back, makeup family. Today we're talking about the entire collection of the Disney Villains collection by Colourpop. Why did I go pick up everything, the entire set? I have no idea. I'm not disappointed though, and let's go through the products. I'm wearing the eyeshadow palette Misunderstood on my eyes. This is what the carton looks like, with the colors on the back. It's also on the back of the palette, which I really appreciate. So it's really cute. All the different villains all over. And the outer sleeve is a little bit different. It's just black, and then it has the colors. And it has little embossed skull and bones. Okay. So I have swatched the palette for you. And this is what she looks like. Let's go through the swatches. This matte white right here is no spots. Let me make sure I'm doing this. Yeah. Good. Finally did it in order. No spots. Mongrels, that's a gorgeous shimmer with a slight peach undertone. This gold shimmer right here is called Diablo. That's Diablo. This reddish light brown is called Devious. And then this peachy color here is called Tragic. And Tragic, this peachy tone, is what I used in my crease today. Next up, we've got Underworld. The shimmers in this are really smooth and nice. Pain and Panic. And this gorgeous purple is Forest. Yes, I'm on schedule. Forest of Thorns. And this really pink sort of sheer topper shade here is called Flotsam. And this gorgeous deep blue with a slight teal undertone I'm also wearing on my eyes today is called The Fates. Next up, we've got Revenge. This black, it's like a shimmery, a matte with some shimmer particles in it, glitter particles in it. Then we've got this wine color called Sing. Next up, we've got Jetsam, which is this blue-gray shimmer. And this gorgeous green here is called Facile. And this black is 101. So I went in today in my crease with this peach color, on the outer corner with this color called The Fates, and in my very inner corner, this gorgeous creamy matte white that shows up so well in the inner corners. And that is called No Spots. And I really, I loved the palette. It was a little bit frustrating working with this deep blue color. I just love it because it's so vivid, and it's just a beautiful color. I love the way the eye look turned out. For the shimmer on my lid, I went in with Mongrels, this shade right here. Mongrels. And it's right here. Right by No Spots. And right there you can really see the reflect. You can really see how reflective and nice these shimmers are. And I appreciate the fact that it's not chunky and it's not unflattering on my textured eyelids. I really think the look turned out very nicely. The only problem that I would say is that the blue color, The Fates, when I went to blend it with my crease color, it did get a bit muddy. and it wasn't a huge deal, but I did end up having to go into my peaches and cream palette to, you know, sort of bring that peachiness back out in my crease, because I thought it was a little bit too muddy for the look that I was trying to achieve. So I went in with my peaches and cream palette and just, you know, amped up the peachiness in the crease a little bit more. But probably if I'd been a little bit more careful to start with, it probably wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Let me give you the swatches one more time. This is a gorgeous palette. This green is really pretty. It's a great, like, sort of a satin matte black here. I don't think we really needed this black with the little glitter particles in it. It doesn't really add anything overall to the color story, I don't think. I don't think it was necessary, but I love this wine color, and you can really see the shimmers there. You can see how beautiful these colors are. I mean, ugh, like little colored diamonds. It's a beautiful palette. It's the Misunderstood palette, and it is gorgeous. This is a really pretty color here. This, in the pan, I think it looks more purple, like it would be a purple, but it really is like a bright pink, like a fuchsia, and it's a satin. And I just love a nice pigmented matte white. I love those colors like that. It's a really, really gorgeous palette. It retails for $22, and I think it is worth every dime. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. Beautiful. Now, I'll say right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off. I'll say right off the bat that, well, actually, I can... I'm not a, you know, I like Disney movies, and I've probably seen about all of them, but, you know, I'm not some big Disney villain buff. So there are probably people who are real buffs who, you know, may have been disappointed in the collection. From what I've read, a lot of people felt like, you know, there should have been more like purples and reds and, you know, really saturated greens, and, you know, that the villain aspect of it should have been more overplayed, you know, than it was. And, you know, they didn't feel like it was really that different from the Princess collection. I do happen to have, I pulled out the Princess palette just to show you a contrast. So we have our sort of villains versus our princesses. This is the Princess palette, the Disney princesses. And this is the villains. So here are the villains and the princesses. And, you know, honestly, you can't really look at it and say, this is so villainy. This is so deep and dark and mysterious and smoky compared to this one, you know. Just different. But it is a lovely, lovely palette. But it isn't that different from the Princess palette. Okay, so in the collection came the palette, the Misunderstood palette, which you saw is really, really gorgeous. It is very pigmented. Like I said, the only criticism I could possibly give it is the fact that I felt that that blue color called the Fates was muddy. It muddied up when I initially went in to blend it out, and it muddied up with my peachy color. But I'm not mad at the overall finished look. You know, I think it turned out great. I love the way it looks, and it's really, really pretty. When I got done, I was like, ooh, that's pretty. So that's the palette. Next up, let's talk about these glorious highlighters. There were 6 in the collection. First up is Evil Queen, and it's what I'm wearing today. Let me do this so we don't have you can see the highlight is so popping. These are amazing. Actually, in looking at these highlighters today, when I went through and did the palette and, you know, started to work with the products, at first I felt really bad for, like, oh God, like what 50-year-old is spending, you know, $200 on a damn evil villain collection? But whatevs. When I went through and I saw the individual products and how good and pigmented the highlighters were and how much I liked the lipsticks and, you know, the really nice look I got from the palette, I wasn't mad because I've spent $200 on way less. So first up, we've got Evil Queen. And so the outer carton looks like this. And the inner carton mimics that same design. And it's got the little Evil Queen. I think these are cute in that they have a mirror, which is nice. And this is, again, what I used as my highlight today. And as you can see, that is some poppin' highlight. Beautiful. That is just a beautiful highlight. I'm gonna go ahead and start swatching these for you. So I'll start at the bottom so I have plenty of room to swatch them all. So, ooh, and they really feel very much, that's beautiful. That's Evil Queen. They feel very much like a cream to powder sort of product. They feel really, really nice, very emollient, very easy to spread. And as you can see, very pigmented. You could use that on the lids, I'm sure, or, you know, in the inner corners to brighten up your eye look. That's Evil Queen. That's a beautiful, beautiful highlight. Evil Queen. Next up, we've got Cruella. That's the packaging. It looks like kind of spider webs to me. And this is the packaging. They did a stunning job on this packaging, by the way. I mean, that is just stunning. They did an incredible job, and of course, it has a mirror as well. This one is like a white. It looks white in the pan, but it's not white. It's a duochrome to pink, and I hope there it is. Yeah, it's a slight whitey pink highlight. Very pigmented, very creamy. These highlighters are bomb. I'm really, really impressed with the highlighters. I am not mad about buying every single one of them. I'm a highlight queen, and I love, love, love these highlights. Again, that's Cruella. Next up, we've got Maleficent. Maleficent. I like that pink and green. That's so pretty. And that's Maleficent. And she looks like, in the pan, she looks like a sort of a peachy sort of highlight. Let's see what she's doing. That one was particularly smooth. Ooh wee, that's so pretty. God, that is beautiful. That's Maleficent. The pigmentation on this is incredible. That's Maleficent. Maleficent. Cruella, Maleficent, and Evil Queen. Evil Queen, Maleficent. I'm sorry, Maleficent, and Cruella in the middle. Okay, next up we've got Ursula. That blue, oh, that's really pretty. Poor Unfortunate Souls is the name of this one. I haven't been telling you the names, I'm sorry. For Evil Queen, oh, she doesn't have a name? Fairest of All. Okay. So Evil Queen, the first one is called Fairest of All. And I know a criticism is that the fairest of all women could not wear this yellow gold highlight. And then next up we had Cruella. And The name of it was You Idiots, You Fools, You Imbeciles. That's the name of this highlight. You Idiots, You Fools, You Imbeciles. And then for Maleficent, the name of her highlighter is Mistress of All Evil. Maleficent, Mistress of All Evil. That's my favorite so far. So now we're on to Ursula. And Ursula appears pink in the pan. That's beautiful. That is so pretty. That is really, really pretty. So the Ursula highlighter, again, is called Poor Unfortunate Souls. Next up, we have Dr. Facilier. That's what the outer carton looks like. And this is Dr. Facilier. And his highlighter looks like a really nice bronzy peach color in the pan. Oh, so emollient. Wow. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. And it is like a peachy highlight. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, okay. Dr. Facilier. That's my favorite so far now. Next up, we've got Everybody's Got a Weakness. Hades. And these are all just serpents on the outer sleeve. And then inside, it's called Everybody's Got a Weakness, and it looks like a very yellow, orangey gold. And let's see how it swatches. This one's not really showing up that well. What's going on with my swatches? That's like a really light peach. Kind of blends into my skin a little bit. Gorgeous. So these are all 6 of the highlights from the collection. I love them all. I will wear each and every one of them. Obviously, probably the one I would wear least might be this one, but I don't even know if that's true because I can see myself using this as an inner corner highlight, and I can see myself using all of these as highlights and also, you know, on my lids as well. They're beautiful. They're very, very creamy, very pigmented. Man. I just got lipstick all over my stuff. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time. This is lipstick. Don't bother with it. It's just lipstick just fell all over my arm. So these are the highlighters again. Let me wipe those off so we can get on to the lip swatches, because this collection had so much stuff in it. I don't know that we're going to get to the Jelly Much shadows. I've never used them before. If any of you have used the Jelly Much shadows, please comment down below and let me know. Maybe I'll do a video on just those if I don't get to them, because I'm trying to not make this video be like 900 years long. So the lipsticks, the Luxe formulation of the Colourpop lipstick is always good with me. I always really, really love it. It's just good. They're usually very pigmented, long wearing. I have the color Hades. I'm wearing Hades on my lips today. And it's just a really gorgeous brownie peach goodness kind of color. I think it goes nicely with the blue lid. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch her first. That's Hades. And that's a really pretty neutral. I can see myself wearing this all spring and summer and even in the fall. It's just a really nice peachy neutral for me. Hades. And I'll show you what the, this is what the packaging looks like, just like the highlighter. Okay. Next up we've got Evil Queen, and it's a matte red. Wow, she's crumbling a little bit. I don't know if she just got kind of chipped or what happened. That's an interesting swatch right there. Let me try to, I don't think I can fix her. That's a mess. That's a Evil Queen. It's a very pretty red. She was a little crumbly when I started. Evil Queen. I don't think there's anything wrong with her. Let me just wipe this off and try again, because I don't think that's a very pretty swatch. Ooh, your girl has just made a horrible mess all over my arm. Okay, we're gonna go on the hands. Okay, jeez. Okay. No, you know what? She's still being a little crumbly to start with. I don't know what's up with that. That's Evil Queen. I think maybe the lipstick just itself got a little chipped. I'm not sure why that happened, but I've never really had a problem with Colourpop lipsticks, you know, having any kind of texture issues, so I'm not gonna really worry about it too much. This is Cruella, and that carton is so pretty. And this is what the lipstick looks like an orangey red. An orangey red. This is Cruella. That's beautiful. Dropping things. I love this. I love this color right here. This is, I got so excited when I saw Ursula. I didn't even show you the package. This is Ursula. Ursula. Her little swatch didn't turn out that cute either. Here we go. Ursula. And that's like a deep plum purple. Really deep plum, very beautiful color. I like colors like that. Next up, we've got Dr. Facilier. Packaging on this is stunning. And it's a gorgeous, like mid-tone reddish brown, like exactly up my alley. I love colors like this so much. So pretty. That's Dr. Facilier. And finally, we've got Maleficent. This is the packaging, and she is a berry. She looks like a cool toned berry. And I'm gonna put her here. Oh yeah, she's a really pretty pink, a really pretty pink berry. Oh, I love that. That's Ursula, right? No, Maleficent, sorry. That's Maleficent. And these have villain embossed into each of the tubes, which is so cute. That's Maleficent, that pretty pink berry color. Now we're gonna do very quickly, because I don't want this to get too long. These are the lip glosses. This is called My Pet, and this is Maleficent. And again, the packaging is the same, and it's this really beautiful, it looks like a silver, but this is what, that's really pretty. That's so pretty. It's like a pinky silver. And it smells like, I don't know, like coffee or something. I've never smelled a Colourpop product that smelled quite like that. Next up, we've got Hades. And it's like a bronzy brown, which is cool because the lipstick was also like a, that's Hades. And this is what she looks like in the tube. Does this, oh, this has that same like really nice coffee scent, butterscotch or coffee scent. And this is what Hades looks like. Beautiful. And it's called Hot Headed is the name of the gloss. The first one was called My Pet and that was the Ursula one. This one is called Shadow Man, and it's Dr. Facilier. And it looks like a reddish copper in the tube. Oh, it's a complicated color. I love that. It's like got green reflex. You can see it a little bit. That's a beautiful color. That's a really kind of complicated with some like kind of green or gold reflex in it. Next up we've got, oh, this looks pretty. This is called Puppies, and this is, of course, Cruella, right? Yes. Uh-oh. And it's just like a really beautiful kind of light bronzy color with silver reflex in it. We've got two more. This one looks white in the tube. This is Ursula, and it is called Sad But True. This is Sad But True. And it just looks like a white. Kind of like a milky clear sort of gloss. Not really sure what that one is supposed to be doing. Next up we've got Bad Apple, and this is a pearlescent finish. This is Evil Queen, and this is what she looks like in the tube. Ooh, that looks pretty. All those pretty, like, it looks like orangey glitter inside. Oh yeah, it's like red with like a gold coppery kind of glitter inside. Yeah, that's so pretty. That's really pretty. It's called Bad Apple. Uh-oh. Bad Apple. And finally, oh, that's it. That's it. That is it. Thank God. So I'll show you the final few things in the collection. We have Glitterly Obsessed in the color Anomaly and in the color Do I Look Like I Care? And I'm just gonna show you. It just literally just looks like glitters. I think I'm gonna put these in a giveaway that I am putting together. Gonna be doing it for my 200 subscribers. I'm gonna do a giveaway, and I've been putting things aside. Oh, this is pretty. This is like a blue. Oh, that's pretty. Like blue and silver sort of glitter. I'm not a big glitter person. So I'm definitely gonna be putting those two in a giveaway, and I don't wanna open them up. And probably the same is true for these Jelly Much shadows. I've never used them. They're like, they have I Own You. And I'm not gonna open these either because I'm probably gonna put these in the giveaway as well. but they're like these cream shadows. That's like a pretty orangey color. I got all of them, and so I know there was a really pretty like green, and there was like a purple. This is blue right here. This is Just Your Voice, and that's like a really pretty blue color. Like I said, look how pretty this blue is inside this packaging. I live for that. Okay, yeah, I'm very likely going to put there are 5 that I can see. 5 of the Jelly Much shadows. I'm probably going to put those into a giveaway when I reach the 200 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so, and please like and comment below, and I will see you on the very next one.